So while building the Disney Dolls house, I'm always constantly thinking of ways in which I could tweak it so that it becomes personal to me. And I do have a few plans which I plan on putting in soon. I am planning a Halloween special, which is taking a little bit of time to engineer because the actual mechanism of it I can't tell you because I reveal it and it's going to be pretty much of a spoiler. I will give you a hint though. Haunted Mansion. See if you can guess it. As well as this, I have actually done 2 modifications to the Disney Dolls house. Although one of them is still currently standing on a shelf somewhere because the actual bit where it has got to sit has not been built yet. Possibly the other one as well. And that is... No, tell a lie. 3. No, 2. Yeah, 2. That one is, of course, right here, the very useful jar. This took a little while to make, and this was huge fun to make. I think the most difficult bit was sticking the actual balloon inside the jar, because it just refused to stick. But I love the fact that when I took a picture and sent it to Facebook, a lot of people thought I'd made a flower. And I was like, it's staying. It's the very useful jar with the balloon, which Piglet gives to Eel, and the jar. It's not finished, because I need to do the lettering as well. But that's waiting until I get a Pacific pen to get that. And money-wise, I haven't got that yet, so I need to get that pen at some point. But as well as another modification, and this one is so small, I don't know if anyone spotted it. But I've actually done something wrong in the doll's house. This picture here is of the Alice in Wonderland doll's house that I have done. And I've got a little secret. I might have revealed it when I was doing it, but I've got a little secret that you need to know. The wallpaper's actually upside down. I am not joking. I actually put the wallpaper upside down. It's meant to be the other way around. And I chose to put it upside down because I remembered in the Alice in Wonderland, certainly the book, I don't know if it's in the film, I need to double check. It's been a while since I've watched Alice in Wonderland, both versions. But I remember that there was, certainly in the Disney Kingdom Hearts that I've played, there's an upside down room. Basically, up is down is up, ceiling is on the bottom, and the floor is on the top. And I thought I can't fully replicate that because that would be so complicated and probably would mess up the house very badly if I tried to do it. But what modifications could I make? And I've got a few other ideas for the Alice in Wonderland, which is why it's taken a while to actually get everything done, as well as time. And putting the wallpaper upside down, I'm planning on putting the door upside down as well. That's next year's project. But certainly, the wallpaper upside down is absolutely fantastic. I think the most difficult part is the actual design makes it so if you did do it upside down, it would make very little difference. But I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And it's just a crazy little nod to it. So what modification ideas do I have? Now, I do have one Halloween that I can reveal, which is I'm planning on putting Disney villains representations in the doll's house come Halloween. I'm planning on building Ursula's tentacle, which will be coming out the bathroom, particularly coming out the bath, as if she's trying to crawl out the bath to get in. At some point, I'm planning on putting little hints. So, possibly the apple from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. If I can get the material and if it's not too gross, I'm planning on doing a half Dalmatian coat in reference to 101 Dalmatians and what Cruella wanted to do. Still haven't quite worked out the mechanism for that yet. I still need to do that. On top of that, I plan on making some gravestones, putting it in front of the house of Halloween. And kind of, I'm thinking of adding other little tidbits to the horrors. Certainly, I want to try and get a cauldron in reference to the Magic Cauldron, to the Black Cauldron film. And there's a few other bits and pieces that I want to do, which I'm still in the planning stages for. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it doesn't work, kind of stuff. That will carry on as I come through the planning stages. One thing that I do want to do before I finish the Mickey room is I want to put a reference to my favourite composer, and that's Howard Ashman. Howard Ashman he was working on Aladdin before he passed away. Well, he did a couple of lyrics for Aladdin before he passed away. And he was currently working on Beauty and the Beast when he passed away. He's done Little Mermaid. He's done one song from Oliver and Company. And recently I discovered that he actually was involved in Little Shop of Horrors, which was amazing. So I thought it'd be lovely to do a little memorial on one of the walls in Mickey's room. This took a while to plan because I wanted to put it in Beauty and the Beast room, but it's too crowded. And I wanted to put it in Little Mermaid's room, but there isn't much space on the walls to do something like that. So I decided on Mickey's room in the end, as it would be quite nice to be able to walk in to the living room and there's a memorial to it as well. I was playing with doing it in the music room as well, but the music room's too crowded. And there's so much going on that the memorial would just sink into the background. And I don't want it to sink in. I want it to be dead fast, first thing you see when you open it. And if you know the reference, you know the reference. If you don't, you don't. But I think it will be a fantastic addition to the house. And will just look absolutely nice. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I am following a YouTuber named Kevin. I'll put his link on the top here. And he's got some amazing and great ideas. He's done some Hocus Pocus stuff. He's done the cake from Sleeping Beauty, which I'm playing with the idea of doing. And he's done bits and bobs from other stuff as well. I know he's done, certainly on the Facebook, I don't know if he's done it on his YouTube channel, but he's done The Sword from the Stone. And I think that will be absolutely... I want to do some references to the parks as well, because I think that would be good too. And one reference, which if you get, I know you'll get, and it's to do with this fella here. If I can find a way to put him in the park, put him in the house, I will. Because I think this is a fantastic reference to an extinct but also fantastic attraction to the Disney parks that I think will get a lot of people excited when I build it. If I can build it. There's always the ifs. If I've got time, if I've got the space, I will do these kind of things. Hopefully. But that takes planning. Which reminds me, I've got to get back to my original planning. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another advent calendar. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!